All right, this is day 2, draft 2. First pick, first pack. Got quite a choice here between Mosswood Red Knight and Welcome to Sweet Tooth. I'm partial to Mosswood Red Knight. Yeah, I'm partial to Mosswood Red Knight, even though it's a 2-color card. It's not technically a 2-color card because you can just be like a green-white deck splashing with like 1 swamp, right? So I'm sending a signal that maybe green is open, but with a rare missing, I don't know how you could assume that. Second pick, Feed the Cauldron, Rider Fawn, Evolving Wild. I think Fawn's like the best card by no small margin here. Lets me splash in either colors. Black for this. Great 2-drop, rare missing, so nothing to think about here. Still passing green signals, but don't think it's a big deal. Green is pretty versatile. It has the ability to splash any of the rares you open, which is why I like it so much. And it's typically almost always through colors anyway, so. Utopia Sprawl, I can't go wrong here. Neva's like okay. I've actually been pretty low on Neva. The more I play with it, the more I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm not even sure it's better than Fell Horseman. It's almost certainly worse than Woodland Acolyte. So it's weird how much I haven't liked this card. I think the problem is that most of the time when you're raised at something, that's the card you want to cast. The problem is when you play Neva, because it costs 4 instead of 2, or 1, in the case of Woodland Acolyte and Fell Horseman, you have this like 2/2 menace that you don't even care about. All right, now we're getting into what our second color could be. It could be red. Cut-in's a good choice. Sir Ermon's also a great choice, though. Both great choices. Both work if I get Tangle Spam Look Out. This works if I get Season of Growth. This doesn't. These are both in the pack with like a rare and a common missing, so like it makes me think that maybe red is more open than white. This is the only white card I've seen. And this card's like, you know, it's good, don't get me wrong. It's like not that much better than Charm Clothier. It's like fine. Got Beanstalk Worm, Flicker Coin, Vantress Transmuter, Tempting Apple. Interesting choice here. The apple actually has a lot of synergy with the Mosswood Red Knight because they never want to block this. So this gets them low, and then you can kill them with the apple. This is like a pretty replaceable worm. It's like it's definitely not bad. It's just not great, right? Transmuter and Chancellor are both good cards. I do like green, blue, red. I'm gonna take the Tempting Apple. If I'm actually gonna be green, red, splashing black, I think Apple's gonna be great because I'll get a Callous Sword perhaps. Crystal Takedown. Green is definitely open, so this seems like reasonable place to be. Screen Puff is a potential green, black. Irie's a great card. I love it. Green, white's probably open. Thing is, Hollow Scavenger is here. The Sir Ermont means that green, white's almost certainly open. If I'm green, white, which one of these is better? It's a tough call. It's a very tough call. I think I'm gonna take the Hollow Scavenger. Like, I need to have the Hollow Scavenger to make the Griffin Irie good. Archon's Glory, perhaps. Conceited Witch is, like, okay. But, like, I don't know. Archon's Glory, I think, is pretty replaceable. It's a fine card. I think it's pretty replaceable, though. Could also just take the Red Cap Thief. I'm not against that. Dark Tutelage, Trollmaker Ufi, Troyan. Tells me green blue is open, but I just want the oof. Spoke Battle Garb, Savior. Break the spell. Pretty unlikely we're going to be playing any of these. But Red Cat Thief also gives us black for Dread Knight. We end up being green-red. Prospective Parents is a card I was pretty high on early in the format, but this card's pretty mopey. The problem is, allow the removal of exiles? Oh goodness, I was actually considering taking either of these. Wow. I guess I'll take the Transmuter. Wow, that's crazy that they're both there. I mean, that tells me a green-blue is like probably on my list of things I want to be doing. Missing that Tryon. Took Ufi over Tryon, regretting it now. This guy's like really mediocre, so Extraordinary Journey's like pretty insane. Maybe we'll get another Tryon. Tryon's like you know, Tryons I don't even know, but it's not even better than Root Rider Fawn, right? So it's like, it's not better than a Utopia Sprawl or Root Rider Fawn. It's just a fine card. Like, I don't even know, like, it's basically based entirely on it's insane to cast into the Fate Court off it or Extraordinary Journey off it, but if you don't have either of those cards, the card's like pretty mediocre. Prism is like not a bad choice here. I do love the Restless Fortress. Like, even if I'm not white or black, in the sense that animating it with a Brave the Wilds is extraordinarily powerful. A 3/3 drains 2 on attack. That's really, really, really good. Glutton or Prism, I think, are both fine here. I can, like, I always complain about having Glutton in my deck. So I certainly am not going to miss if I don't have it. So here's the Callous Sellsword I was talking about. To pair with the Tempting Apple. There's really nothing else in the pack. There's Grabby Giant, which I guess would be the better choice. Is this green-blue stuff going to pay off? Like, obviously Extraordinary Journey is a very strong card. But is it going to pay off? Because I didn't take that Tryon, I think this may not pay off. I'm gonna take the Grabby Giant. Their Bind Click is pretty insane. Curse the Werefox is like an okay card. This is pushing me towards green-blue again. Green-blue splashing white. I don't think green-blue's gonna pay out. Genealogist, Frolicking Familiar. Like, Familiar's like okay. It's okay in red, blue, green, red, blue, whatever you want to call it. These are both good cards. This is like, I mean, this is mediocre at best, honestly. But really good combo with the Transmuter, obviously. Garruk's Uprising. I got 1/4 power creature right now. Could take the Flicker Coin and be like green-red splash and like these blue cards, which is actually like not that bad. I don't hate it. Tenacious Tome Seeker, maybe. Need to find some spells. We saw like no green cards this pack. That's crazy bad. Considering how much we took green in the first pack and saw nothing in the next pack. That's so bad. 20 gems. I'm sad. The tryout wouldn't have been that good in this deck. I mean, I've only got one card, so I guess I'm not regretting passing it so far. Oh my goodness. I'm regretting passing the Tryon greatly. Okay. Greatly regretting it. Just took the stupid Oofy of the Tryon. Big mistake. With the treasures, it wouldn't be that hard. I've got Redcap Thief and Flicker Coin right now. Return from the Wilds and Grabby Giant. I got 3 treasures. This. It's not going to be a big deal. I don't know. I hate Hamlet Glutton. Maybe it's the choice here. I hate it. But welcome to Sweet Tooth. Excellent. There's Bitter Chill. I don't hate Bitter Chill, but I don't think I can really pass on a 2-mana 3/3. 2-mana 3/3 gain 3. Plus it gives me material to sack to the Tenacious Tome Seeker. I gotta find some spells to get back. I didn't see any. If we just had like one torch, our deck would be so much better. Brave the Wilds. Gonna need it to fix our mana for sure. This guy is totally replaceable, so. Yenna, Edgewall in. Oh my goodness. What do we have for Yenna? We have Utopia Sprawl and Transmuter. Extraordinary Journey, not really. Curse of the Werefox. Yenna's so good. I think I need to take Edgewall in though. I think I just need the mana fix thing. Curse of the Werefox or Ruby. So much more of a green-blue deck than a... Like basically just a green-blue deck, right? Maybe I should have taken that Yenna then. Tryon would have made our deck so good. Need a spell to get back with Tenacious Tome Seeker. It's also like a roll we can sack. I mean, we need it into the Fake Court, I think. Need at least one. Another Hollow Scavenger or Red Tooth Vanguard. Probably a Scavenger. Gives us more food for our Tenacious Tome Seekers to get back our Curse of the Werefoxes, right? I can't believe these are both in the same set. It doesn't even make sense. They're both like so bad. Aquatic Alchemist or Monstrous Transmuter. I like Aquatic Alchemist a lot with Curse of the Werefoxes and Graceful Takedowns, maybe. I don't know if I need a 3rd Transmuter. Acidity Motes might actually play that. Goodness gracious. Oh, we found a 3rd Transmuter. Oh, Sleight of Hand, we actually play that one. I don't think passing it is a big deal. Passing a Tryon was a big deal, but I'm probably not going to play the Sufi. Regret. don't think I even need the Prism in a 2-color deck. Apple probably don't need it in a 2-color deck. No rad. Return from the Wilds is suspicious. I don't mind Living Lectern. I mean, obviously Misleading Mode sucks. What are you gonna do? Living Lectern is the card I want to play. Do I want to have one swamp? I think the plan is to get black off of Utopia Sprawl, or Mouse with Dread Knight, or Edgewall in. Like, I want one swamp. My deck is like double blues, triple greens. It's a tough call, though. You could definitely see playing Living Lectern over like one of these transmuters, maybe. That's a tough call, though. Living Lectern looks like so good to put on the Frolicking Familiar or the Hollow Scavenger, just like the Scry 1 effect. Maybe it's better than Aquatic Alchemist. When I don't have any Ferocious Werefoxes, I mean, I guess I do have 2 curses. But as far as spells go, I got like 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess I have a lot of spells. Aquatic Alchemist is probably fine. Could play it over Sleight of Hand, maybe? I can see that. Oh, I should also play the Sleight of Hand. Could cut the Misleading Modes. I think I actually just need this effect with 2 Tenacious Stone Seekers. I just need a spell I can get back that does anything. Like, it's obviously not a great card, but I just need like a card that has any effect whatsoever. I could conceivably cut a land. I have 1, 2, 3. I could conceivably cut a land. I'm not going to, though. Yeah, it's either the Lectern or the Transmuter. I like the Lectern is a creature. But I can like put the counters on it to kill my 1/1, which this is not, right? I've got double blue in my hand, so. Too bad I couldn't do this. I said green. Weird stats. Oh, let's get this party started. Trading 3 for 2? Maybe I don't want to do that. I want to have Extraordinary Journey in play, right? Because now I have, like, I'm going to draw 2 cards a turn for, like, a majority of the game now, right? Maybe? Seems like I just want to not die. Forest would be nice. Just want to do this to, like, draw another card next turn. I'm not against it. I've got 2 more in my deck, and I've got this in my hand. Maybe not that idea. Never seen a 3/7 Living Lectern before. Not very incentivized to sack it to get an aura, but what are you gonna do? Looking to just bury our opponent in cards, hopefully that's enough. Looks like they may have a Feed the Cauldron. Or Shatter the Oath. Feed the Cauldron, they just snap it off, so it's gotta be Shatter the Oath. Oh, that basically could not have gone any worse. Deep regret. Yeah, this turn was horrendous. Not good. Then no, they're the red-black rat deck. I guess it makes sense. They're just like, can never win it unless they draw Voracious for a minute, I guess. Can't even draw Grut triplets at this point. I just have so many spells in their hand. rat deck. Oh, definitely want water wings. Maybe 1 or 2, 4. Transmuter seems pretty mediocre against them. Twist of Yield got us. Need to draw some lands. We're running 20 mana in our deck, so drawing lands seems like a thing we could do. More than that, right? Brave the Wilds and Root Rider Fawn and Utopia Sprawl, so it's 17 lands in those 3, 20 lands, yeah, okay. Three, 2 Wolf would be an okay draw. Oh, well, basically worst possible draw. Don't enjoy seeing that. Okay. That's something. They didn't block? I didn't mean to attack, but they didn't block, so I guess it works out. Whoops. I was just trying to end my turn. I think this is actually better. Because first of all, I miss a damage, because they might block, right? So I can't even play Hamlet Glutton that they block, so I need to do this pre-combat, then attack. I would have been in pretty deep trouble if they had blocked that one turn. Would have lost that game pretty badly. Misleading Moat seems worse than just like a creature, right? I mean, I guess they could just get a large creature, but maybe it's better if we just have Sleight of Hand instead of Misleading Moats on the draw. I want Troublemaker Oofy to kill Impact Tremors. Transmuter consistently not being a great card here isn't great. Could just have a 2/2 for 2 instead. I know 3/4 body is okay, right? So plus it draws a card off Extraordinary Journey, although I don't think that's a big deal. It is a permanent for me to sack to Tenacious Tome Seeker, which may be relevant, so maybe I'll just keep it like this. Then get back Tremors. I have a lot of life gain in the deck, right? Got 3 foods and Damocled, right? So. Man, every game. It's not good. Really not good. You gotta be joking, man. Every game. Red-black curve out 1 through 4 on the play. I even had a 2 and a 3. Doesn't even matter. Didn't have Utopia Sprawl. Just GG, no re, I guess. I'm sure the last card in is Twisted Field too. It always is. It's not? So that card's pretty bad for us too. Well, I'm sure these lands will help. Cool. Need to draw exactly Gruff Triplets or like Into the Fake Chord into a Graceful Takedown. It's early out here. I'm running slim. Glad I put in the sleight of hand though. Gives us something to do. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Are we dead on board? We are dead on board. Cool. Well, that's that for us. Don't even think our deck was that bad. They just, you know, had the nuts, so what are you gonna do?